And in this video, you and I are going to look at a really awesome Town Hall 12 trophy base that you should be using in your next push. And we're getting started right now. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Captain Nemo. Welcome to another base building video. Today, you and I are going to look at a really awesome Town Hall 12 base, and we're also going to trap it together. I'm going to explain to you all the thinking behind why and how you should trap a trophy base. Now, this base, of course, can also be used for war. The traps will have to be changed around a bit, but it's something that I always talk about in my videos. You should set your own traps. It will give your base a custom design that nobody else knows, even if they see this video. If you want to learn more about how to place your traps and how to be an expert at it, you should check out my guide. I'll link it above. It describes in great detail the how and why to every trap in Clash of Clans. So like I was saying before, this is going to be a trophy pushing base and we need to trap it accordingly. Another thing to mention, this base is going to be used or should be used Masters League and up, in my opinion. That's really when the trophy pushing becomes sort of serious. But I mean, champions, titans, and of course legends is where you're going. That's what this base is sort of built for, those leagues. So what are we doing here with our traps? In a trophy based configuration, we want to make sure that we protect the town hall. We obviously want to prevent a 3-star. We also want to prevent the lower town halls coming up and trying to reach us for that easy 2-star. So if we're going to run a hybrid design and not make it a ring base, we want to look scary enough for the Town Hall 10s and 11s to not try to come up and reach us. If you're in higher leagues like Titans, you'll know that somebody from Champions can come up, get 2-stars on you and take like 30 trophies. That isn't something that you want, so you want to make sure that you look scary enough for them not to try that. And if they do, of course, you want to trap the base accordingly. Most of the time, when people are going to hit you, they're going to come in from the town hall side. Remember, the attacker only has 30 seconds to scout and does not have a custom army. They have a pre-configured army that they use on all kinds of bases. Since you know that, you can take advantage of it and trap the base accordingly. So I'm going to run 2 mini Tesla farms on each side if they decide to come in from the town hall. So a really good thing to do when you're running 2 Teslas, of course, is to separate them with space so that the loons can get them both at once, and to put a giant bomb in the middle of them. And that's a really great way of attracting troops like the witches and bowlers into that trap. You have the Teslas, they pop up, the troops redirect, go towards it, and then you have a giant bomb that softens it up. Being in an area of high DPS, there's also a couple of expos there and a wizard tower that can really melt the troops down. And you always want to pair that up with a air bomb, the red one, because that's going to be for the loons, so the air portion of the same type of defense. A bunch of loons come in, Teslas pop up, the loons redirect towards the Tesla, and the air bomb goes up and then takes them all into low health. And then maybe the Teslas and the rest of the defenses can take them down. That's sort of the thinking behind that type of trap. Now you also have a bunch of defenses outside, and of course that's meant to spread the troops. The Teslas are actually an extension of that. The attacker doesn't know that, right? So when they come in, they're going to throw some sort of tanks, they're going to run their troops behind, then the Teslas pop up and sort of pull the troops to the left and the right, and hopefully have them keep walking. There are other traps set up, of course, with the giant bombs and the springs to try to slow them down and thin them out, so you can really try to take advantage of all that DPS that sits behind the wall. This is, of course, all in hopes of trying to make sure that you take everybody away from that good old town hall that everybody tries to get. Now, the rest of the traps are pretty standard in the base, right? What you want to do, of course, is you want to use most of your giant bombs on the outside of the base. As you can see, there's a lot of meat there. You have your Teslas there, so it's a good idea to have most of your giant bombs right there on the outside. Your air bombs are, as usual, kept away from the air defenses. You want to put them near your wizard towers, your Tesla farms, even your X-bows, places where there are no air defenses. You do not want the hounds to pass over them and pick them up because they're really completely useless with the air hounds. And at the same time, your black air mines, those you want to keep with the air defenses. You want to have them somewhere in the pathing of the hounds. So you want to place them near the air defenses. Or in places where you get queen walk a lot. It would be awesome to take out some enemy healers with them. Or siege machines. That's also a good use for your black air mines. Now your spring traps, you want to keep those away from where you're getting hit with kill squads, so you definitely don't want to put any on the town hall side. We'll place them around the other side of the base for the reinforcement troops like the hogs, maybe the valks and things like that. With the skeleton traps, we're going to run 1 on air and then 2 on ground modes. The air we're going to put deep into the base. The ground mode we're going to put right near those Tesla farms to provide a little extra time for the DPS to take damage on all the incoming troops. And a tornado trap, we're going to get that and place it right on the town hall side entry as well. Again, that's where you get hit the most, so it's good to place it for that trophy configuration. It's really good to keep the kill squad right there, sitting there waiting, because it really screws up the attacker a lot of the times. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to wrap up this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something today. I hope this base serves you well and you push all the way to Legends. Make sure to let me know down below what you do with this base and how this base defends for you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and folks, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.